welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Cooper Flagg.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. We've got Jamal Murray. Nikola Jokic is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Strawther in at the shooting guard position. And for the Mavericks, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Smith. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Now here's Smith. And that one good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
Yeah, hard to argue with that logic. Thanks, Allie. So it's Denver now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Achiuwa. Murray with it. Coming off a 31-point game. Hits a three-pointer.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
And here's Smith. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Back to Davis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Achiuwa. Back to Murray from outside the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Smith right side. Again, Dallas.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brooks outside. Murray passes to Jokic. Murray, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Lively. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 4. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
The Mavericks lead by 4. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And that one's good. Flagg.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Strawther. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
The 3, Smith. He drops it from range. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. He was all alone on that one. Give him 8 points now. Dallas leading by 5. Now Smith. Outside Irving for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. And let's have a look at the two guards who have been the most efficient shooters over the last month. Gordon, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 25, Eric Gordon.
Here's Strawther. Yet to see a basket.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Yep, going with the most grueling kind of defense possible. They're looking to make something happen here.
Here's Murray. 5 on the clock. Pass to Strawther. The three is up. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Strawther. And he gets that one.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. DA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Murray, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Brooks. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Now here's Achua. No points so far. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
First in assist, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Look at who's out there now for Denver. Caruso, he's checked in for Brooks. Grant comes in for Strawther. And it's Porter Jr. in for Jamal Murray. With the crossover, Smith. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Porter. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Jokic against Lively. Now here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 14.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And so here is Denver. After Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Porter from outside. Smith with the rebound. Dallas leading by 12. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Dallas. Porter, the pass to Jokic. No good again that time.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Smith. and the Mavericks lead by 16.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Denver. Richards has checked in for Jokic. Robinson Earl comes in for Achua. And Murray subbed in for Porter Jr. Now here's Richards. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Murray for three. Can't get it to go. He's made three. He's missed three so far. Hardy pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. It's an 18-point game. On the wing, Grant. Back to Murray. Stripped away. Smith finds Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Nuggets trail by 20. Grant, the pass to Murray. Richards with a screen. On the wing, Murray. Give him 8 points now. And again, it's Denver missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Gafford with a screen on Grant. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's Dallas.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Murray. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Aaron Gordon is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Smith, and it's Hardy in at the point guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
So it's Denver now. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Nuggets shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Caruso. Grant outside. Up and over Smith. Gafford grabs the miss.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Smith with it. 14 points for him. DeRozan outside. From downtown, sinks the tray.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And here are the Nuggets now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Richards. Caruso outside. Just 5 on the clock. With the step back. Here's Grant. Good on the 13-footer.
You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Dallas making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the switch here also for Denver. Oubre, he's checked in for Najee. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Davis with a screen on Grant. Throws it up high and finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oubre, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Outside Oubre. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Drains the triple.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And so Grant will bring it up for Denver. Outside Murray. Picked by Oubre. Murray inside. To end the run. Hardy grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Grant against Smith. And here's Caruso outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing, right side. Gafford with a screen on Grant. Shot clock at 6. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
First free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Flags checked in for Gafford. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Hardy. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Richards. Achua comes in for Oubre. Brooks, he's checked in for Caruso. And Strawther's subbed in for Grant. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Now here's Smith. 23 points in the game, and they pick up 2.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Achua. They get back on track. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team.
Denver shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Achua. 2 shots.
he makes a first. Grant's checked in for Jamal Murray. He's off on the second. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And here's Smith. He's got 25. No one covered. Irving's got 5 points.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Here's Strawther. Grant finds Achua. Back to Grant. Davis against Jokic. Not going to go that time. Davis with the defensive effort. Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Irving. 4-3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Nuggets shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. To the inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Brooks. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Jokic with a screen on DeRozan. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dillon Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dillon Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dillon does.
Here's Strawther after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Derek Lively, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Number 2, Derek Lively.
So it's Denver now. Shot clock at 3. Achua for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 30 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brooks from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Grant. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
And it's Jokic missing.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Smith outside. There's the triple. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Let's go ahead and get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. The winner in the East, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Nikola Jokic is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Murray. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Strother in at the 2. Now here's Smith. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. So it's Denver now. Now Jokic. Brooks outside. Six on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Strother, no good.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Davis hits.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Murray up top. He's guarded by Irving. Murray passes to Achiuwa. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Strother. The 3. Tries again. And it's Jokic laying it in.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Smith outside. From the high post. Count that one. Smith's got 38 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it. That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Has to flag. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Flag's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Jokic, covered by Lively. Outside Murray. No good with the triple.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Brian?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Achiuwa. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Here's Strother. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The 3, Smith. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. Yep, that one's good.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Murray. 10 points for him. Pass to Strother. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flagg's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Smith outside. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Achua passes to Brooks. He buries it from 3. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smith outside. Up and over Brooks. And again, it's Dallas.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. Shot clock at 5. Murray for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Dallas. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 7.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Here's Smith. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Murray's shot is good.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Smith outside. Pass to Flag. Back to Smith. From the arc. Good. He hits again.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Strother. And here's Achua. Here's Jokic. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Dallas has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. The Nuggets shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Jokic. He has 7. Back to Brooks. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now, but it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
And for Denver, they're shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Such a wide open look. Flag's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. He's got 13. 59 seconds left in the third. Right side Achua, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. 5th best, Dallas.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Robinson Earls checked in for Achua. Caruso comes in for Brooks. Grant's checked in for Strawther. And it's Porter Jr. in for Murray.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 10 points for him.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Smith against Grant. Fades back. And again, it's Dallas.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And here are the Nuggets now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Smith. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That's good from Smith. 16 seconds left in the third. Porter with it. Shoots over Hardy. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Hardy. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Robinson Earl. After the basket by Dallas. Grant's shot is off. Spins. For three, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Denver. Grant outside. Pass to Richards. Now here's Caruso. Denver moving it around. Robinson Earl lays it up and banks it in.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. DeRozan outside. Soft touch off the glass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Caruso, the pass to Richards. And here's Murray. Here's Grant. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now here's Gordon. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Trent, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
So it's Denver now, after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Richards, the pass to Murray. They set the pick, 6 to shoot, and here's Grant from the arc, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo with a screen on Caruso. DeRozan down low. He's guarded by Caruso. DeRozan with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Grant. Richards with a screen. Murray for 3. Counted from distance.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to DiVincenzo. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. DeRozan finds DiVincenzo. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Hardy. Takes the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Grant's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Caruso against DeRozan. For 3, Hardy. Richards pulls it in. Denver's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Grant, the pass to Murray. Here's Robinson Earl. Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Pass to Gafford. And Clark, the defensive player of the year award, tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys will tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Now here's DeRozan. Gordon outside. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Murray. Shoots over Hardy. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Kept alive. And Aaron Gordon again.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Murray. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Again, the miss by Murray. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Mavericks. Inside, here's Gafford. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Murray against DiVincenzo. To stop the drought, lets it go from deep, drills it from deep.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Now DeRozan. To the inside. Gafford passes to DiVincenzo. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's DeRozan missing. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Murray passes to Robinson Earl. And here's Murray. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Richards. The Nuggets need to get one up. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So for Dallas, Jones comes in for Gafford, and it's Smith in for DiVincenzo. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Richards. Achua comes in for Robinson Earl. Brooks, he's checked in for Caruso. And Strawther subbed in for Grant.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Brooks, the pass to Murray. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. With a 9-footer and too long on the shot. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Gordon with a screen on Achua. And he's going for the oop here!
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Champ.
He was superb as a facilitator. Really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooting.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Releases from 15. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Smith outside. The 3. And good. There's another. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.